My wife, 33F, told me 37M, if I were a loser she would cheat on me or leave me. Basically, if I weren't financially stable with a decent career, that she wouldn't treat this as a real relationship. We've been together for 9 years, married for 5. We were talking about another couple we know where the husband is struggling with finances/job/life, and she dropped that comment kind of without thinking it through. I'm lower middle class but always have ambition and am a hard worker, but it may not always be that way. I get freaked out about this comment because I think, what if I were to get laid off or medically couldn't work? She's not one to really want material things, but obviously doesn't want to live in a shithole doing nothing but wondering how to pay the next bill. To clear up some questions, she works full-time, we make about the same amount, and we split our bills very evenly. She's always been very supportive and helpful during our pitfalls in life. I feel it was meant as if I just had no ambition or care to make a steady income, help with house chores, or create at least a positive environment for us. Still, I don't know if I should be scared of that comment or use it as motivation to always be a better version of myself.
The idea of being with someone who has sort of thought out cheating on me in advance the way OP's wife has is just horrifying to me. People grow apart. Bad things happen. People connect with others, it happens, cheating does happen, I really fucking hate it. I would never do it myself for my own reasons, but the idea of this kind of happening as someone draws away from their so and towards someone else, it's possible to me to understand it. The shit. I cannot grasp it. My mind boggles. What kind of person does that? I can only allow myself to think she was joking and it went terribly wrong. I can't accept that answer.
It's even worse when you're married. Isn't that the whole point of marriage? In sickness and in health and all that. Otherwise, why commit to someone if you plan to bail when things go downhill? So much for unconditional love.
This is the important one to read. She is not wife material, but someone who is using you to supplement income and lifestyle. The moment you hit hard times, she will abandon you. Leave now.
Well, true character revealed. So do with that what you will. I'm sorry, man. That's fucked up. Especially for marriage with the in good and bad time stuff. For some people it really means something. Not all but some. For your wife it wasn't heartfelt, I guess.
People go through life and career changes all the time. She's telling you that if something happens outside of your control or not, she doesn't love or respect you enough to help you and support you through it. This could be medical, career, anything. Update me.
Don't think of it as a threat to leave if you don't keep up to the bar she's expecting. Think of it as a show of her inner self and what she values you as. And think she how maybe is someone with a lot more money and status started showing a lot more attention to her while you keep trying to keep the status quo. Her eyes are already looking up to the next level. She expects you to keep giving more without any appreciation for what she actually has. Just wait until you become friends with a couple that are financially better off, have the big and glamorous kitchen to boast, all the upper middle class amenities that she may not have now. Because if that were to happen, she will be raising that bar now and expecting you to provide more to give y'all, more so her, a life like the friends you hypothetically have. Quite frankly, the fact that she has that stance of your financial status going into year 5 of marriage and year 9 together, she's been only measuring you up since day 1. And probably just meeting whatever bar she decides to set. If you want her to rethink that thought, lay it out to her, tell her she's making you feel utterly insecure about yourself and that you now feel that whatever love is in this marriage is 100% conditional on what you bring to the table. Tell her that you're not going to stand there and keep jumping hoops to meet her expectations while being disrespected in the process. So she can begin reconsidering where she is with this marriage, or you'll begin reconsidering for both of you.
I'm sorry. Your wife has no moral or ethical objection to cheating on you. That's what you need to take on board. Your wife has told you that under her non-defined list of criteria that she will cheat on you without concern or guilt. Your wife, who should find the very idea of cheating on you repulsive, doesn't. She has already spent mental energy and time contemplating under which conditions she feels that she would be totally justified in betraying you. You could ask her, I'd like a full written list of the conditions you've already decided on that will result in you feeling free to cheat on me. But you'd be far better off getting out of this marriage and finding a partner that doesn't literally plan for their cheating on you in the first place.
The cheating part is what's throwing me the hardest here, honestly. Because you need to talk to her more before just throwing divorce papers at her, honestly. Don't know what children are leaving most of these comments. But yeah, it sounds atrocious. Was she trying to be funny/snarky? Most of us don't know your wife as well as you do, because loser can mean a lot of different things. If I called someone a loser, it wouldn't be about hard times or difficult circumstances or their success. It would be a statement about who they are as a human being, their character. Which is to say, I wouldn't have married a loser, but I would divorce one. And a loser isn't just someone who lost their job, doesn't make enough money. I would never cheat on a loser though. Don't know what that comment was. You'll need to sit down and have a heart-to-heart and make your own judgment call on if she's genuine or if she's backpedaling.